Okay, and now something else that we have to talk about.
What?
Filipinos have a bit of a reputation for picking very out there baby names.
We like to think outside the box. Like outside the box.
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors.
You wanna hold
I wanna hold
cuddling.
No, my turn. Oh no.
She's like, ugh.
Come to daddy.
Look at his head.
Mighty patlong. I got it.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome
It's
back.
been a while.
So we were just discussing the other day about Filipino names, and so when it came to picking a son's name, we wanted just like with our daughter, we wanted something that's easy to pronounce in German, English, and Tagalog.
Yeah.
So
We don't want to be too fancy about names, so we just kept it simple.
yeah.
Cool.
Like for me, it's always really important that it fits with the last name, because we got the Spanish last name, your Spanish last name that we used for the kids. So it would be weird if the name is like I don't know, super German and then Spanish last name. I don't know. I think it has to flow well together. So yeah, we were just looking up the names that are trending in the Philippines as of last year, or this year and last year. In Austria the common names are always Emilia, Emma,
That's a
something like that, the girls'
German
names.
name?
Yeah, but that's like always the top 5 names of
Really?
boys, I think. Matteo is very common, and maybe what are these typical names?
Oh, we're just talking about names, Hannah.
Okay, so I don't know if this is the official list, but it says here the top baby names in the Philippines. I think this is from the last year. So for boys, Nathaniel, Gabriel, James, Francis, Joshua,
Jacob.
Jacob, like bacon with a J.
I was about to say it.
Yeah, I think Filipinos, they use a lot of the, I don't know, the American names, and then they want to make it trendy, so they swap the letters. Like that same thing happens in like parts of the US. I always see that in my Judith Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Like with the, I don't know, Jaden, Caden.
Oh, that's cute. Like there's around 7 of these, 7 out of 10 on this. I know my Filipino friends have the same names as
Really?
well. Yeah.
Angelo,
Angelo,
Daniel,
James, Francis, Joshua,
Alexander,
except for Jacob.
John.
I've never heard Jacob before.
Jacob sounds made up to me.
Yeah.
And
Well, Angelo's popular with Filipino names as well.
yeah, I've seen that on a few Filipinos.
Yeah,
But it's also Spanish, no?
yeah,
You know?
and it's like religious
Oh
name
yeah,
as well.
yeah, of course. A lot of religious names.
Yeah, yeah. I like Alexander because he was with my name.
Yeah, I like it too, but it's too similar to your
It's
name.
too similar, so we didn't want to go near my name.
Oh yeah, so a lot of Filipinos have asked us if we're gonna name our son after you.
Yeah, the 4th, because I'm the 3rd. Yeah, a lot of people asking if it's gonna be the 4th. It's like, no, the 3rd ends with me unless him want to name his future son the 4th. It's up to him, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I cut that down very quickly. It's like, babe, we're not like British monarchs in the last century.
When it comes to baby names, she picks
Yeah,
it.
we're not royalty. We don't have to pass on our names. We'll just pick his own name. It's also really confusing, like legally, and even on Facebook I always get confused because your dad and you have the same name. only the third. I always have to look twice if it's you or your dad. I'm like, and I know a lot of people, they got you confused. Because
yes, when I used to go to school in Australia, and my friends would call me, and then they would say, "Oh, can I speak to Alejandro, please?" So my grandma would call my dad.
Yeah.
Alex, someone wants to talk to you. And then my dad would pick up the phone, and then it's like,
It
oh
can
no.
also have legal
And that's how they
issues.
start calling me Alex as well. Alex is not even my name. That's my dad's name.
It can also have legal issues because sometimes when they, I don't know, like if they approve a loan or something.
Oh
like,
yes, I had that issue in the bank in Australia.
Yeah.
Because we had the same name, so I have to show
Yeah, that
that
can be an issue.
I'm the third, not the second. So
yeah. No, it's not very common here in Austria. So
in the Philippines, it's very
I know
popular,
it's a cultural thing. Well, yeah. So it's not something we really do in Austria. So I just I didn't want that. But we're on the same page. It's not like
I'm not really.
it's not like he
names.
wanted it anyway.
Yeah.
I just had to make that clear.
So is that Nathaniel, Gabriel, James, Francis, Joshua, Jacob, Angelo, Daniel, Alexander, John, Mark. Okay,
Yeah. So they're not. Most of them are nice. I mean,
they're all English names though.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't.
Angelo and Francis and James is.
Yeah.
I can see Filipinos naming that. But
Yeah. Daniel is very mainstream in any
man, a lot has changed with the names. Before it used to be like Dagul, Bugoy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look that up later. The typical,
typical
Filipino names, actual Filipino
And
names.
now they're all English names.
But I think that's been going on for a while. I don't know if that's true, but I read this article once. It said so. The first trend was the Spanish names, and then people wanted English names, American names, and now it's like mostly English names. But then some people go back to the Spanish names as well. So yeah. Anyway, let's do the female list. Number 1 name Angel.
Yeah.
Is that really the most common?
Angel,
Angel,
I can see that.
Althea.
Never heard of Althea before. Is that like a Greek god or something? Althea.
No, that's Athena.
Althea. Althea.
Althea.
What is that?
It's a Greek name.
Yeah.
Althea.
I knew that. So it's not a god, it's just a Greek name.
It means healer.
So it's not a god?
No, I think you're talking about Athena.
Okay. They sound the same, but yeah.
No, and yeah, Althea, princess. We know.
We know someone is princess.
Yeah, and that's a name that I've heard more than once in the Philippines as well.
Precious as well.
Precious, but it's not on the list.
Oh no.
But virtue names. Filipinos have a lot of virtue names. Ashley.
That's Australian name, Ashley.
Yeah,
I have
but
so many Ashley at school.
Really?
Boy and a girl.
But it's also like that American trend again, no?
Is it?
Like Filipinos that pick the American names, like the. No? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Samantha, we know Samantha. Sophia. We also know Sophia in the Philippines.
You're one of your what do you call it? Niece or Sophia, no?
Yeah, it's very common here, very common. That's also a top 10
Even
name.
Andrea is like Austrian.
Andrea is Austrian as well.
So it
but
can be-
Andrea is a bit more old-fashioned. It's not common anymore. But Sophia is like super trendy. Like, I think it's a top 10 name here.
Wait, you got Angel and Angela.
Angela. Yeah, that's also very old-fashioned here. It's not really used that much anymore. Janine.
Oh my god, they have both Sophia but different spelling.
Okay, usually they would count that in one. And then it would probably be top 1.
Yeah, even Angel and Angela should be.
Yeah, so again, I don't know if this is the official list. It's just what I found on Google. And if you...
Can you screenshot that and send it to me?
Yeah, and then if you go to the same list for Austria, the top 10.
Austria.
See, there's also Sophia on the 3rd spot.
Lucas. Hey, I like Lucas.
I like Lucas too. I said that I suggested that with our
You
son.
did? Maximilian. Wow.
Jacob.
Jacob.
David.
David. Yeah, Tobias.
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 Tobias. Yeah.
It's
But-
like when you say Michael, it's Michelle.
Michael. Tobias is my cousin. Paul is very common. I know a lot
Paul?
of little boys named Paul.
Sa
Like,
Tagalog,
A
Paul.
lot. Paul.
Paul.
Oh, we also know someone named Paul, right?
Yeah.
Jonas.
Jonas.
No, Jonas.
I have it's called Jonas.
Yeah, but in
Here, Jonas.
Jonas.
So you pronounce it Yo?
Yeah, Jonas. Felix, Alexander,
Alexander
Elias.
again.
Yeah, so these names are more or less the same every year. They're nice names, but just very, very common. And the girl names as well, Anna, Hannah, Sophia,
It all ends with A.
Emma, Marie, Lena, Sarah, Sophie, Laura, Mia. Yeah, I know tons of little girls with these names, and
It's
Emilia should be there.
It's
Emilia
either
is
with A
very
or
common.
E.
Yeah, and they're nice, but it's just, some people like us, we might not like it if there's like 10 other little girls
Yeah.
of the same age with the same name. That's why I wouldn't pick Emilia, even though I love the name Emilia. But it's just so common here. I mean, yeah. Let us know if you
Yeah.
wouldn't mind if a name is too common or not.
Yeah.
Or maybe you prefer like family names, like we were talking earlier.
We call it Palayao. It's like
So named after your parents or grandparents.
Yeah.
Which we did too with Alba, but just her second name is after her grandmother.
my Esperanza. So
Yeah.
Alba Esperanza.
Now let's look at the more traditional Filipino names.
Oh, now we're talking. Dalisay, oh my god. That's like
wait.
it's like a teleserie right now.
Dalisay.
Yeah.
So this is like actual
I keep seeing that on
Filipino.
Facebook. Yeah.
Dalisay.
Oh, I got my name there.
Alejandro!
Don't call my name.
Don't call my name. There you go. So
Yeah.
that's our typical
2, 4,
very
5.
traditional.
Top 5.
Imelda.
Imelda.
Isn't that Imelda Marcos?
Yeah. So Bayani, Antonio. I have a
Maria.
cousin is called Antonio. So Maria, Crisanto.
Crisanto.
That's a new name for me.
Wow.
Diego, Diwa, Imelda.
Is Diva
Yeah, Diwa,
with a W? Is that
Yeah.
a female name?
Diwa.
Does it mean the same as a diva or
No, it's Diwa is like,
diva?
I forgot what Diwa is. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys know what Diwa is, please comment below.
It means gift from God.
Yeah, okay.
Dalisay.
It's like from teleserie, that's why it's probably there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Diwata.
Diwata is like a, what do you call it in English?
Goddess.
Yeah.
Ligaya.
The guy is like Tagalog of joy.
Oh, Joy is also a common name.
Yeah,
in
joy.
Philippines.
Then Tagalog is like
We know a lot of joys, a lot.
What's the Agapito?
Agapito.
Never heard of Agapito before. No.
Greek origin. It means loving, kindness, and charity.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, most of these names I've never heard.
Tequila.
Tequila.
Wow.
Amor.
Amor is Spanish for sure.
Alon.
Alon.
Benigno.
Benigno is like,
Benigno. Sorry. And isn't that also
Benigno.
someone?
it's like a
Some
Aquino.
politician?
Yeah, yeah.
Amihan.
Never heard of that.
Gabriel or Gabriel.
Gabriel. Gabriel.
Tala.
Tala. It's like a star. What is it?
Bright Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I follow someone on Instagram and they call the baby Tala.
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 Suka.
Suka.
Pusa.
Pusa.
There you go.
Okay.
You got it.
Juan.
Juan, magsayang ka na.
Malaya.
Malay is like what? Free?
Yeah, free.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bagwis.
Bagwis. That's a name?
That's too deep Tagalog for me.
Wing.
Mga malalalim na Tagalog. I can't.
Do you know anyone with those very
Bagwis.
traditional names?
Hey, that's you. Datu.
Datu puti. Datu, okay. Well, yeah.
Marikit. What's marikit? It's
Marikit.
like a bird. Is that a bird? What is that?
Beautiful, pretty.
Marikit. Wow.
Okay, some of them sound nice, but I mean, we could never use them because nobody here would be able
Well,
to
I really
pronounce
like
that.
Alejandro. Alejandro's really good.
Alejandro's. Yeah, so that's not something we can use here in Austria, but
So, our son's name didn't make it.
that's good. No, but it's not a traditional Filipino.
Yeah, no. In both Austrian or Filipino.
Okay, and now something else that we have to talk about.
What?
Filipinos have a bit of a reputation for picking very out there baby names.
We like to think outside the box. Like outside the box.
So there's a lot of lists of like weird and funny Filipino names. So we wanted to read one of those lists as well.
I would like to see this list.
So the one that I remember is a few years ago, 3 years ago, 2020, when COVID started. I see that a lot of Filipinos named their babies COVID
Really?
or Corona or what's that one? COVID Bryant.
Oh my god.
So why?
If your name is COVID Brian, please comment down below.
Is it like I wonder how common these kind of names actually are. If people are trying so hard to be special.
Jeez. So what's the name?
So, Redline. Okay, here's the first list that I have.
Is that a name? Drexus?
Drexus with a very interesting spelling.
Christ.
Okay.
That's in the Philippines.
Yeah.
No? Never heard of that.
Here it says that these are names that were actually given in the Philippines.
Huh?
Sincerely yours. 98.
Sorry, Anna.
That's a name.
That's a name.
And it says here the family has other children called Macaroni 85 and Spaghetti 88.
I feel sorry for this kid. They're gonna get bullied at school, man.
Why?
Like, seriously. Yeah. Especially with kids these days. If you have a funny name, then.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Sincerely yours, 98.
Yourselves.
So they have macaroni and spaghetti. Then why is the third one sincerely yours?
You should ask the parents.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
It's like a typo in when you use in the computer. This name. What is that? How do you read that?
it's worked. The siblings are called Zwergt, Jnil, and Gzdin. I don't know. Yeah, some people would do anything to stand out.
Oh my god, you can't name your children that, man. Imagine this child coming here in Germany or Austria.
So this, are you even allowed to say that
I'm not gonna-
on YouTube?
No.
I think we can't say that.
Yeah.
So this other name is actually,
We can't say this name, it's really.
no, we can't say it because it's the name of a very bad person. So the thing is, here in Austria, there's you can't name your child whatever you want. It has to be an actual name, and there are some things that are illegal here. So when you send your child's name to the registry for the birth certificate, they can reject it. So, for example, political figures from the past with a very negative image, you can't use that. I mean, I don't know why you would want to, but or you can't name it Satan or Lucifer or something like really like the other names that I said earlier, like made up stuff. You can't do that. It has to be a name, and they will reject it if it's not. And I see that in the Philippines there's no such thing. You can just pick any word, any letters. So I don't know. What do you think? Is it a good thing or a bad thing that they? Would you say that everybody should have the right to choose their baby name, even if it's very very bad? Or
I like it. You guys have a system here that you know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think. Come on, it's a child's name. You shouldn't just have free reign.
The good thing is if you don't like your name, when you're old enough, you can change it. But you know, it's gonna be a lot of hassle changing your name.
Okay, this one is funny.
Dipsy.
Dipsy.
Is
A
that
popular
Dipsy?
name from the Teletubbies.
Dipsy.
Dipsy. Oh, and that's a child who's gonna grow up into an adult. Oh god, Dipsy.
What is that top? Goddess with us?
Yeah, it says Goddess
Goddess.
with us, but God is with us, right? But they spell it Goddess.
Ah.
And it says here, when it's spoken with a heavy Visaya accent, God is with us. I don't have a heavy Visaya accent, but
Anthony. And Anthony's mom.
yeah, I know. But I said I don't have it, so I can't say it. Can you say it with the accent?
No.
Can you?
They have different
pretend-
accent than Tagalog.
Can you pretend to be them?
Bisaya? No, I can't.
God is with us. God is with us.
No. I don't know how to do that. You have to ask Anthony.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be like God is with us. So I'm assuming they're Catholic. Drink water. Oh man,
my
those poor children.
God.
And do you want to tell them our son's name? Because I think we haven't mentioned it yet.
Yeah, no, of course. We have to mention it to them because
So,
they've been waiting.
Yeah, might
and,
be interested now after talking about names for all this time.
Yeah, so.
So his name is?
His second name is after my best friend living in Australia.
Yeah,
Filipino
and what's
as well.
his name?
So second name is Anthony.
Yeah.
And his first name is Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicholas.
So, yeah. Nicholas
So-
Anthony.
Nicholas Anthony. So yeah, it's not an uncommon name.
Yeah.
Not super common either, like not top 10, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm just tired. So yeah, it's like a common name, like not top 10 common, but you know, not super unique. And we really like it because we like the sound of it obviously, and it's easy to pronounce in English and German and Tagalog. Like I said, that's important to us. And
Oh no.
it's got a cute nickname, Nico.
Yeah. Nico.
And the second name is after your best friend.
Anthony, yeah.
Yeah.
I've known him the longest. Like, first time I arrived in Australia, he was the first person who ever spoke to me. And, yeah. And he was Filipino as well, so yeah.
Yeah. And he's always helped us with a lot of
Yeah,
things.
he helped us so much. So
'Cause-
when we were in Australia, like when we decided to move to Austria, and yeah, he drove us so much, you know. Like if I ever needed anything, he's just always there.
Yeah, he's your most loyal
Yes, the most loyal.
friend, best friend. That's why because otherwise I wouldn't just agree
Yeah.
to it, you know. I'd be too picky, but I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Because we were thinking, since Alba's second name is after her great-grandmother, we were thinking if there's any male names we can use, like honor names.
Yeah.
Because we don't have big families, so we didn't
No.
really have anyone in our families. And then we were just, deciding on someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the name suits him really well.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
flows nicely with Alba and Nico.
Nicholas sleeps a lot, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, don't jinx it, please. I mean, he's still a newborn,
Yeah.
so, you know, they always sleep a lot in the beginning, but we hope.
Well, Alba didn't sleep a lot in the beginning. She was
She did,
was up partying.
Knock on wood.
No,
No, in the beginning, she did.
Yeah.
But she
Really?
also cried a bit more than him.
Yeah. This one, as long as you feed him, he will just sleep.
Yeah, I really hope that he'll be an easy child.
Mhm.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys on the next vlog, and hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Magandang gabi po.
Magandang gabi po. Pagod na po si Mrs.
Super pagod.
Natok na. So, around 10 o'clock? What time is it? 10 o'clock.
Oh, I gotta sleep now.
So, yeah. Tulog ka na.
Sorry, Tin. Bye.
Next time po. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving.